Okay, so good morning. Time check, it's 6 a.m. That's the start time for this recorded video. So on the last recorded video, I discussed the frequency conversion. Okay, so now let's discuss kung unsay naitabo ana in getting the IF no. So you have here the figure 5. This one, okay. I'll make it zoom. So make it snipping kay much better man nga snip. Kay mostly sa images ni Tomasi na yung mga naka-inverted siya. Inani. No? Okay, this is the got nanong ano naman to? Snip day. Sorry. Okay. Snip sana ako kadali. Okay. Make it rename as IF. Okay. So pangita na po nato ni sa dapit ato ra. Okay, while loading, okay, loading na ni siya. Okay. So this is the the figure 5-5, no? This is the frequency conversion process sa AM broadcast band sa super heterodyne. Okay. But it is using high side injection. Okay. Now, ang ang channel 2, okay. Channel 1 is operated at 540 kilohertz nga carrier frequency. Okay, naa siya range, no, that is 535 to 545 kilohertz. Channel 2 is 550 kilohertz with a range of 545 to 555, and channel 3, that is 560 kilohertz carrier frequency with a range of 555 and 565 kilohertz. Okay. Now, the pre-selector, okay. Okay, this one. The pre-selector is used to broadly tune, okay, to a 30 kilohertz passband. Okay. So, bandwidth, allowing channels 1, 2, and 3 to pass through it into the mixer or converter stage. Okay. So, converter stage, where, okay, they are mixed with a 1005 local oscillator. This one. Okay? So, i-mixing siya. So, sulod ni silang duha. Ang tulo ka channel, sorry. Now, ang output sa mixer, this one, okay? It contains the same three channels except because high side injection is used, okay? High side injection is used, the heterodyning process, okay? Cause the side bands to be inverted. Means the upper and lower side bands of each channel are flipped over. Okay. Mo, mag-inverted sila. Now, in addition, the channels 1 and 3, it's switch places in the frequency domain with channel 2. Okay. Okay, so ang channel 1 mag-switch siya dari for the channel 2, and channel 3 will be switched at this part to the lower part band of your channel 2 after mixing. Okay, now the heterodyning, no, process converts channel 1 from 535, diba, to 545 kilohertz, this one, band to 460. Okay, nahimo siyang 460 to 470 kilohertz. Okay? So because of these outputs, no? So 460 to 470, that's the channel 1. Okay? Yeah, 545. Okay? Ay, from 545 to 555 kilohertz niya channel 2, it is switched to 450. No? Channel 2 is 450 to 460 kilohertz. Okay, this one 450 to 460. And channel 3 from 555 to 565, okay, being converted into high side injection to 440 to 450. Okay. Now, selecting, no, using the IF filter. Okay. So, since tulo man na ka channel, so in this figure, ang yahang frequency range for the IF filter naalang sa 450 to 460. So, filtering that one, so only the channel 2 uh, is the falls within the bandwidth of the IF filter. So, therefore, the channel 2 is the only channel that continues through the receiver to the IF amplifiers and eventually the AM demodulator. So that's the process regarding for the frequency conversion, okay, in the super heterodyne. So kung naa kay channels, okay, considering the the frequency range, di ba? Ang nahitabo is after the mixer, kwaon man nimo ang kuan, ang imo man kwaon ang say tawag ani ang iyahang IF. Okay? IF man na nimo. Okay? So get the IF. So these are the IF frequency range. Then pagkahuman iagi sa IF filter kung unsa ra ang frequency range nga iyang i-desired. So mora po to ang iyahang i-palusot. Okay, unsa nga channel. So the same the concept gani sa mag-tune in ka o kan radyo. Inana. So iagi yun na siya o mixer, okay, with a local oscillator. Then kwaon ang IF frequency values, then agi sa IF filter. Kung unsa ra nga frequency range ato, mo ray malusot nga channel. Okay? So that is how the frequency conversion works. Okay? Kaya pag mayunta o frequency conversion in the receiver side, we are referring to up conversion man. Okay? Pero sa transmitter, that is low conversion ta. Okay, next. We have the local oscillator tracking. Pag moingon kag tracking, that is the ability of the local oscillator in a receiver to oscillate either above or below the selected radio frequency carrier by an equal amount to the intermediate frequency throughout the entire radio frequency band. Okay? So, above or below ang frequency, kaya niya i-produce or i-oscillate. Okay? So, in high side injection, okay, the high side injection, the local oscillator should track above the incoming RF carrier by the mixed frequency equal to this one, the RF frequency plus IF frequency. It will discuss for the analysis and separated video. Okay? And for the low side injection, that is the RF frequency minus IF frequency. Okay? So, iharang mo nang pasabot sa tracking is to track, no, either above or below, no, sa RF nga RF above or below the selected RF carrier. Okay, so by an equal amount sa IF frequency throughout the entire radio frequency band. Okay. So in local oscillator tracking, kasagarang mga ay nani ang circuit sa local oscillator tracking. Okay. Mamaya tani. Okay. I will zoom out. Okay. Okay, I will snip this one. Okay. Inani ang local oscillator tracker. Okay. Na na combination na sa pre-selector o local oscillator schematic. Okay. So kung tanawon nimo kani karaan ni siya nga setup kay this is a gang tuned nga circuitry man ni. Pag gang tuning means isa ra ang ilahang selector, no? Isa lang ang ilahang tuner, no? To select to vary the frequency. So kung mo change ka og frequency dari, mo change po ang frequency ani. That's the meaning of gang tuning. Okay. So the tune circuit in the pre-selector is tunable from a center frequency of 540 to 1600 kilohertz. So meaning naa siya ratio nga 2.96 is to 1. Okay? And the local oscillator is tunable siya from 995 to 2055 kilohertz. So, yahang frequency ratio nga 2.06 is to 1. Okay. Take note, the resonant frequency of a tune circuit, okay? So, naman kay tune circuit diha. This one kay naman kay inductor. Okay. Now, the resonant frequency of a tune circuit is inversely proportional to the square root of the capacitance, di ba? That is, sige na, from the filter, that is, resonant frequency, F sub R equals to 1 all over 2 pi square root of LC. That's the formula. Then the capacitance in the pre-selector must change by a factor of 8.8, whereas at the time, the capacitor in the local oscillator must change by a factor of 4.26. Okay, so it means the local oscillator in this circuit should oscillate in the 455 kilohertz above the pre-selector center frequency of the entire AM frequency band. And there should be a single tuning control. Okay? So dapat ang oscillator 400 oscillate siya o 455 kilohertz above sa center frequency sa pre-selector. Okay. Now, fabricating, the problem with this circuitry is fabricating is such a circuit is difficult if not impossible. Therefore, the perfect tracking over the entire AM band is unlikely to occur. Okay. So, lisod siya for creating that circuitry with that required nga condition about the oscillator for this for the tracking. Okay? So, what will happen kung dili niya ma-tracking, no? Or ma-oscillate above or below, no? So, there is a difference between the actual local oscillator frequency and the desired frequency that is called tracking error. Okay? So, tracking error na siya. So, typical tracking error is not uniform over the entire RF spectrum. So, the kasagaran, no, maximum tracking error na siya, mura siya tolerance, tolerance siya o plus minus 3 kilohertz, about the best that can be expected from a domestic AM broadcast band receiver. Okay, with a 455 kilohertz intermediate frequency. Okay. So, wala lang. Ang purpose lang sa tracking kay para ah para mo aside sa mo oscillate either above or below sa selected radio frequency carrier, it also have to have an equal amount, no, dapat equal amount siya sa IF frequency throughout the radio's entire radio frequency band. Okay, sa imuhang receiver mismo. Okay, now the tracking error is reduced by a technique called uh, that is 3-point tracking. Okay. So unsay yang concept, sir? Sa 3-point tracking, okay, ang pre-selector nimo o ang local oscillator nimo naa siya'y trimmer capacitor. This one, the C sub T. Okay? In parallel with the primary tuning capacitor. Okay, this one. Primary tuning capacitor is the CO. Okay, that compensates for minor tracking errors at the end of the AM spectrum. Okay, so para ma-reduce ang tracking error, so mag-parallel lang ka og another capacitor, that is the trimmer capacitor. Okay, it is a variable capacitor gyapon na siya. Now, the local oscillator naa siya additional nga capacitor that is called the Padder capacitor. Okay, this one, Padder capacitor, C sub P. That is in series with the tuning coil. This one, the L sub P. Okay, that compensates for minor tracking errors at the low end of the AM spectrum. Okay, so duha ka capacitor. Si trimmer capacitor, okay, it compensates the minor tracking errors at the high end. Kay above or below biya ang tracking. High end at the AM spectrum. And then for the capacitor, capacitor in series with the inductor, that is called the Padder capacitor. So it compensates for minor tracking errors at the low end of the AM spectrum. So for minor tracking errors, see this one, the C sub B. Okay? Ano? Minor tracking errors. Kuan siya, minor tracking errors at the low end. Kani minor tracking errors at the high end of the AM. Okay? So with 3-point tracking, so tracking error is adjusted to 0 Hz to at approximately 600 kilohertz, 950 kilohertz, and 1500 kilohertz. Okay. So with a low side injection, the oscillator would have to be tunable from 85 to 1145 kilohertz. So nasa ratio nga 13.5 is to 1. No ratio between the two frequencies. Okay? Nya, the capacitance na siya factor of 0.82. I think this is a Q factor. Okay? So, typical standard variable capacitors, okay, mo tune lang siya seldom more than 10:1 nga range. Okay? Nga frequency. Okay? So, with that limitation of the variable capacitor, okay, uh, 10:1 range, that is in the frequency na siya, no? Yung range, ratio. So, that's why low side injection is impractical for commercial AM broadcast band receivers. Okay? So, kung sa high side ka, okay, ang local oscillator, kaya siya tunable siya from 995 to 2055 kilohertz, which corresponds to a capacitance ratio of 4.26 is to 1. Okay. So, mas low, within siya nga range nga 10:1 frequency ratio sa imuhang variable capacitor. Okay. Now, na po'y disadvantage ning gang tuning kay kani manggong gang tuning mangod or gang tune capacitors medyo karaan na siya. Walay karaan kay nga mga circuitry sa una. So gang tune capacitors are relatively large, expensive, and inaccurate. And they are somewhat difficult to compensate. Okay? So with dagko na it is a murag pag mayong kag gang tune capacitor kuan siya, it is a mechanical type siya nga capacitor. Mura siya og kuan, mura siya og potentiometer. Pero kuan siya, multiple siya kay pag mo liso ka sa mo tune ka sa isa ka capacitor nga variable mechanically mo tune po tong uban pong capacitor. Oh. So isa lang ilahang control tune. Okay? So the gang tune capacitors, they are being replaced by a solid state electrically tuned circuits. So these electrically tuned circuits, they are smaller, less expensive, more accurate, relatively immune to environmental changes, more easily compensated, and more easily adapted to digital remote control and push button tuning than their mechanical counterparts. So switch na siya into solid state. Pag mayong kag solid state, what are those examples of the solid state? Uh, Diodes, BJTs. Pero for the tracking, no, oscillator tracking, ang nakapuli siya is this one, no? This is Varactor, no, or variable capacitor. Okay, Varactor na siya. Okay. So mas ko na siya, mas gamay siya, no? Kay di man dagko ang kuan baraktor kapasitor. Gagmay man na. Okay? So in a super heterodyne, no? In a super heterodyne receiver, okay. Most of the receiver's selectivity is accomplished in the IF stage. Okay? Sa IF gyud na siya kasagaran sa IF section. Sa basa selectivity ang imong to ang hisgutan. Dito man ang pinaka-crucial after the mixing, after sa mixer o dito man daogon kung unsa nga channel or unsa ra nga frequency range ang iyang ipalusot dito. So in the IF section. Okay? So for maximum noise reduction, okay, maximum noise reduction, the bandwidth of the IF filters is equal to the minimum bandwidth required to pass the information signal, which is with the double sideband transmission equal to 2 times the highest modulating signal frequency. For this chapter, Manggod, pag mayong kag AM reception, the baseline, no, the baseline or the base reference for AM reception is the conventional AM or the double sideband full carrier. Okay, then it will follow to the other types of AM types. So the SSB-RC, SSB-SC, DSB-SC. Okay? So for, 'di ba, pag ang bandwidth sa conventional AM, the general AM equation, bandwidth is defined as the twice the highest modulating signal frequency. Mamana, 'di ba? Sa chapter 4, 'di ba? Derived naman 'to. Okay? So kung naa kay modulating signal nga 5 kilohertz, so ang minimum IF bandwidth nimo, which is the bandwidth for the AM, that is 10. So times 2 ra nimo siya. Okay? So that's why crucial ang role ni IF section. Okay? Si mixer is iya lang i-allow tong pila ka channels or pila ka frequency range diyan with respect in carries with the local oscillator. So mo produce man na siya sum and difference nga frequency. Pero dili pa na diha ang selected frequency, iagi pa og IF section. Okay? So mo na nga dako kayo og role ang IF diha perting bugata sa iyahang function mismo. Okay? So example problem will be separated, no? So image frequency ta. So pag moyong kag image frequency, that is any frequency other than the selected radio frequency carrier that if allowed to enter the receiver and mix with the local oscillator. So it will produce a cross product frequency equal to intermediate frequency. Okay. So ang kaning image frequency, it is equivalent to a second RF frequency nimo. Mo produce po siya IF na and it will interfere with the IF from the desired radio frequency. Okay? Take note, once an image frequency has mixed down to the IF, it cannot be filtered out or suppressed. Okay? So if the RF carrier and its image frequency enter a receiver, at the same time, they both mix with the local oscillator and produce different frequencies that are equal to IF. Okay. Consequently, no, two different stations are received and demodulated simultaneously, producing a two sets of IF frequencies. So, duha ka IF ang ma-produce uh, kung two channels ang iyahang madakpan, di ba? So, ang ang imuhang ang image frequency manggod, ang image frequency is a synonymous to a noise. Okay? So, synonymous to noise na siya. Ang mag-occur gyapon ang 'di ba ang noise it will occur at a communications channel. Okay. Ang image frequency, it will occur at the mixer stage. Sa mixer siya. So, mura gid siya og kuan, mura gid siya og kumbaga mura siya og IF. Ano? Mura siya og kuan, mura siya og second RF frequency ba? Nya pag i-produce na siya mo ay pag if you add that one either high side or low side, it will produce the uh an IF. Okay? Napud siya IF. Pero that IF is undesired siya. Kay image kwan mo nang gitawag nga image frequency. Image means in the receiver kay maumao siya, no? Maumao siya sa kwan ba? Maumao siya sa ay pag imong i-combine with the RF and the local oscillator, si image frequency, mo produce po siya og IF. Makaproduce siya og IF. Okay? So, that IF frequency from the image frequency is undesired niya. Mo interfere biya siya. Kani mo ni imong IF o mo original IF karon na kay unknown frequency diri mo ni imong image. Okay, image frequency. Now, if you combine, if you add or subtract the RF, no, RF and local oscillator, uh, naa siya IF frequency range. Nya pag mo between the local and image frequency, naa po siya IF frequency. That IF frequency from the image frequency, that is undesired na siya nga signal in the frequency signal in the receiver. Okay? Now, Sir, is there a way to eliminate the image frequency? Okay. Wala kay mabuhat ana. Once na naa na siya sa mixer, o sa mixer maguna siya mag-occur mo mag-appear. Once na naa sa mixer na siya, wala na kay mabuhat na maski pag i-filter na nimo. Di yun na nimo na madaog filter. Okay. So, unsaon na siya pag minimize ana sir? Okay. So sa equation sa ta, for ta mag-discuss na. So the image frequency, that is the radio frequency that is located in the IF frequency above the local oscillator. Okay. So for the high side injection, this would be the equation. And for the in terms of RF and IF. Okay? Now, kung tan-awo na to ang concept sa image frequency sa mixer, inani. Naa kay mixer, naa kay local oscillator. Karon, naa kay RF katong naang information signal. Yan na tong image frequency, this one. If you combine this, isa-isaw nimo si RF ug si image, combine nimo together with the local oscillator, mo-produce na siya this one. Og IF. Okay. So kung i-check nimo, 1055 minus 600, 455. Okay? 455 kilohertz. Nya, 1510 minus 1055, 455 man po ni. Kani 455 nga gikan sa image, that's the undesired na siya nga frequency. Mao na ma-appeal na siya dito, once na mo out, after the mixer na siya, ma-appeal dito sa filter, wala. Kwan siya, undesired, kwan siya, that is the undesired frequency, kay wala biya diha, number one, wala diha ang imuhang information mismo, na dito sa RF, pero converted siya to IF. Okay? Converted siya into IF. 'Di ba pag the purpose is 'di ba ang purpose ni IF, 'di ba? It is some converted frequency lang na siya. Okay? That is somewhat fall between the RF, but that one. So na naman to na discuss na ko to in the last recorded video. 'Di ba kung mag-conduct pag mag-convert ka, dili naman na siya RF lang. So IF lang siya. Okay? IF lang na siya. So IF frequency. So pag mo ingon ka og intermediate frequency, that is frequency, no? Nga that is fall between the RF and local oscillator ba to siya? I will check that one. Nato sa previous recorded video, you can check also. Okay? So, but still, ang IF frequency nimo nara gyapon dito ang imuhang information signal. Okay? Na dito ang imuhang information signal. I-convert lang siya to another form of frequency. Okay? Kay ang tawag gani? Kay ang 'di ba sa receiver kay we need to down converted man. Okay, kay high converted up converted biya ang RF gikan sa transmitter. So mo nang i-convert siya to another frequency, that is IF. Okay. Karon, ang problema lang kay dihay isa ka frequency nga wag kuan na siya. Kumbaga dami na ba? Dami siya. mura po siya noise. It is anonymous to noise. Pero frequency manner sa mixer lang yun siya mo attack, no, or mag-appear. During mixing process, dito gyud mo appear ng IF nimo. 15 tawa 1510 minus 1055 455 mamao sa 455 nga gikan sa RF, di ba? So the same gyud sila og frequency. Karon kung kani ang mapili nga frequency, IF frequency with respect to the image nga gikan sa image frequency, wala diha ang imuhang information signal naa dari, no, with respect to the RF mismo. Wala man yung information ng image 1510 kilohertz, wala biya. Okay, so that is undesired siya kay pag abot sa imuhang speaker, sa imong receiver, tinga ka, uy, wala may maabot nga tingog or may audio. Causing pa na IF. Ang IF nimo ay cause ana is image frequency. Okay? So another thing is gitawag siya og image frequency kay mo pasabot sa image frequency, that is frequency nga mo produce siya og pareha nga IF value. Okay? Mora na kuha na meaning ng image frequency. Nya sa receiver kay dili man na pwede kay dapat pagabot sa receiving part nimo at the speaker dapat naa dito imong information. Nya naman ang image frequency. Undesired ang IF ana diha, even though that is the same value sa IF dito sa with respect sa RF, it is undesired man ang frequency kay wala man diha ang imong information. So unsa ang pag-compensate na sir? Okay? Unsa ang pag-compensate? Mostly ana, okay? Dari wala man niya gi-emphasize, but I will discuss na lang. Mostly nga ang ginabuhat sa mga pag mag-design og receiver, okay, is para ma-minimize ang image frequency. Okay? Para ma-minimize ang image frequency kay ang ginabuhat sa ubang super heterodyne nga circuit is magdungag og another mixer stage. Dungagan og another mixer. Pero ang local oscillator value would be different. Okay? So the process of adding of mixer stage or mixer sa imuhang super heterodyne receiver, that is called dual conversion. Okay? Dual conversion. So unsay nahitabuan na diya, sir? So sa first mixer, so input RF, then na first local oscillator, then produce na siya og katong IF. Pero duha ka IF, katong IF frequency nga dito sa imong RF mismo o image frequency nga gikan sa IF frequency nga gikan sa image frequency. So naa kay image frec ana. Karon ang buhaton sa ikaduhang mixer kay iagi gapon sila, but the local oscillator value is different. Lahi na siya. So may tabo na isa diha nga image, it will produce with two image frequencies yapon. Pero ang image frequency sa first is gikan sa RF, and ang second image frequency, intermediate frequency, not image frequency, sorry. Second IF nimo nga gikan sa image frequency, but mas gamay ang value or approaching that is not equal to the IF, no, to the new IF of that RF signal nimo. So dili matangtang ang dili matangtang ang image frequency, but you can minimize that one by adding a mixer. Dual conversion ang tawag ana. Okay? So that is how to minimize image frequency. Okay? Now, natay parameter nga ginatawag nga image frequency rejection. Okay? So, parameter na siya no for rejecting the image frequencies. Okay. So, ang ginabuhat is patasan, no? Patasan ang IF. Pero naay restriction, naay trade-off. Kung imo ang patasan ang IF nimo, you have a high image frequency rejection. Pero ang imong amplifier nimo will be unstable. Unstable na siya even though it is high gain. Okay? So, na may restrict, nanong ma-unstable man sa sir. Remember, di ba, ang noise is directly proportional to bandwidth. So, dapat, ang frequency dapat sa imong amplifier, it should be lower, lower dapat, kay to have a high signal to noise ratio and better noise figure. O, pag noise figure and SNR na siya, sa amplifier na siya nga parameter. Okay? So, naa siya trade-off yun. Kung patasan mo ang IF, ang imo ang amplifier unstable due to a high noise na siya. Kapag taas ang noise, mas baba ang SNR, mas gamay ang noise figure. So, naagi siya i-trade-off. Kung man, imong patasan lang IF, pero i-compromise ni mo amplifier or i-assist na lang. So, mo na nga ginabuhat is ginadungagan na lang og mixer. So, dual conversion ang tawag ana. Okay? Dual conversion. Okay? So, pag dual conversion na siya, so, pag dual conversion, mas minimize, aside nga gibaba baba ang IF dito sa with respect to the image frequency mismo, mas mutaas ang selectivity, no? Mas better ang selectivity properties sa imuhang receiver. Okay? Mostly sa dual conversion ginagamit na siya sa VHF, UHF, and microwave frequencies. They're using dual conversion. Okay? Uban po, they're using triple conversion. So, meaning tulo ka mixer. Okay? So, kung tulo ka mixer, tulo ka IF values ang mag-occur. Okay? Pero dili kayo siya ginagamit, no? Rare lang. It is being used for unusual or critical applications lang pag mag triple conversion. But mostly dual conversion ang gina-prefer. Okay? Now, once an image frequency has been down converted to IF, it cannot be removed. Therefore, to reject the frequency, it has to be blocked prior to the mixer or converter stage. Okay. So, image frequency rejection is the primary purpose for the RF preselector. Okay? Kung ang bandwidth sa imong preselector mas baba, the image frequency is prevented from entering the receiver. Okay? So, mo na ang yang way, no, para ma-reduce ang image frequency. Okay? So, pababaon nimo ang bandwidth sa preselector. That's another one. So, image frequency is prevented. Ano siya? Prevented but not eliminated. Minimal lang. Okay? Ano? Prevent man. So, meaning, dili gyud kasulod. Okay? Dili gyud ma-appeal. Okay? So, pwede siya pwede i-reduce na ang bandwidth sa pre-selector. But in the other application, so, mo na dual converted na lang. Dual conversion. Okay? So, you can refer this figure about the image frequency rejection. Okay? So, I will proceed to the this one. Double spotting. Pag mo yung kag double spotting, okay? Double spotting, of course na siya when a receiver picks up the same station at two nearby points on the receiver tuning dial. Okay, one point is the desired location and the other point is called the spurious point. Okay. So, meaning pag select ni receiver, okay, naay duha ka station nga makuha niya. Ang isa is a strong signal, ang isa na juhinay, pero musapaw siya, sapaw. So double spotting ang tawag ana. Kung double spotting na siya, it means poor ang selectivity. And worse, inadequate, no, or baba ang yang image frequency rejection. Okay? So double spotting is harmful because weak stations can be overshadowed. Overshadowed by the reception of a nearby strong station at a spurious location in the frequency spectrum. Okay? So, iyang ma-overlap siya ba? No, ma-overlap ang katong weak station sa katong strong station mo, meaning station with a strong signal. That's the double spotting na siya. Okay? Yeah, dili man na, it's not a good receiver na siya kay poor selectivity kay man ka duha ka station na. No, na cases na mabantayan ninyo nga naay pag mag-switch ka sa radyo kay na station matingog pero nagyo isa natinga ka na murag lain na. Example, ah nagkanta sa kanang station na music, tinga ka na magistorya nga tao. Oh, sapaw, overshadowed. So that's the double spotting na siya. Yeah, di ba ang ginabuhat ala kay hinahinayon ni mog liso. Oh, hinahinayon ni mog tune para mawala tong nagsapaw. Okay? Pero naging cases nga pag saon ni mog hinay og tune, mobalhin man sa pikas station. So, naina na nga cases. So, ang imong radyo mas baba ang iyang selectivity. Poor ang selectivity ana. Okay? Now, let's proceed with the RF amplifier. Okay? So, pag RF amplifier, that is a high gain, low noise tuned amplifier. When used, that is the first active stage encountered by the received signal. Okay? So, this is for the RF section, no? So, primary purpose sa RF stage, that is selectivity, amplification, and sensitivity. Okay? So, meaning, these are na siya characteristics. Number one, baba ang thermal noise, low thermal noise. Number two is low noise figure. Then, three, moderate to high gain. Then, low intermodulation and harmonic distortion. then moderate selectivity, then high image frequency rejection ratio, or image frequency rejection ratio, the acronym that is IFRR. Okay? Take note, there are two most important parameters sa receiver. That is amplification o noise figure. Pero it depends on the RF stage. Okay? So, AM demodulator. Okay? To be exact, that is AM detector or detector na siya. Okay? It detects amplitude variations in a modulated wave and converts them to amplitude in its output. Okay? So, uh, yahanang kwaon, no? Or demodulate man si information signal. So, that's the AM demodulator, no? Or detector. So, yahang i-remove, no? Tanggalon si carrier. So, si information na mabilin. Okay? So, intermodulation and harmonic distortion are both forms of nonlinear distortion. Okay, this is being discussed at the chapter 1. Ay, no, chapter 1 and chapter 2. Okay, always yun yung naga-appear. Okay. Um, nganong nonlinear man na, sir? Okay. Mostly sa type sa imong pagbias. That's the number one reason. Type of circuitry ba? Nya, also, it causes the noise, no? The maybe it is increased by the bandwidth, taas ang temperature, or ang yang equivalent noise temperature. Okay. So dapat ma-minimize na siya. Okay? So ma-minimize ang bandwidth para ma-reduce kailangan og filters, no? Okay? Pag equivalent noise resistance, para ma-reduce, it uses especially constructed solid-state components. Oh. Pag temperature, ma-reduce na siya using artificially cooling, no? Or cooler. Okay? So, mo man na ang factors nganong na ay distortion. Noise na siya. That's the number one. Number two also is the type the type of biasing circuit. Okay? Ang ruling manggod sa RF stage is linearity. So meaning dapat ang biasing circuit nimo it should be a linear bias circuit. Okay? Mostly of the RF stage, kay kung linearity atong hisgutan, sagara na class A. Class A power amplifier. Okay? Or class B. Class B or AB. Class B is push-pull amplifier na siya. Power amplifier. Okay? So that's the linear, no? Pag linearity nga circuit. So either class A or class B. Okay? Sir, how about class C, sir? Mag-class C lang, class C power amplifier lang ka kung kung transmission ta, kung i-transmit mo ang signal, kay you need a high power. Pero non-linear man na siya, dili man na siya gabide o linearity. Kay for transmission man na siya, for wireless transmission. Okay? Pero pag amplified na siya, ay kanang sa receiver na niya, imo siyang i-amplified without transmitting. Okay, receiver gani, class A ka. Kay linearity property man ang imong i-attain. Unsa ginay pasabot sa linearity, sir, or linear? Pag mayong ikag linear or linearity sa amplifiers, it means kung unsa ang imong input signal, mo pod ang imong output signal. Kung sinusoidal imong input, sinusoidal pod ang imong output. Mo na pasabot sa uh, linearity or linear. Pero naa ba na gain sir? Naa. Pero not in the dili pod ngingon nga dili pod siya ingon nga dako kaayo compared to class C. Okay? Pala, it's a more on average lang gain value. Okay? Kay ani pod dili pod not gain is good no, okay man na siya kay meaning okay ang imong amplifier or circuit, pero pag moingon ka o kanang sobra na pud nga gain naa po na siya ay drawback. Okay, naa na siya drawback. Sa satellite communication, um, ano, pag related to gain, no? So you are related also to the power. Sa satellite communication, pag taas kayo ang power, that's not a good indicator pod nga okay ang imong amplifier na. Okay? Ani man na, if you're increasing the power, pataas pod ang gain. Ana man na siya. They're interrelated. But in satellite comms, dili pwede nga overpowered kayo or taas kayo ang power na. Kano man, mo distort ang circuitry nimo, mo distort ang amplifier sa satellite. Okay? That's why ang ginabuhat ana kay gina-reduce ang power. Okay? Gina-reduce na siya. Okay, para dili mag-distort. That is intermodulation distortion mayata na sa satellite. Intermodulation distortion, if I'm not mistaken. Muna ang type nga distortion sa satellite. Okay? Kay dili man gud pwede nga kailangan yung taas kay o power. Same pod with the in this AM. Kailangan ko lang siya naalay certain amount of power nga kana that is suitable na po na siya. Task okay ang gain but not as much as higher good nga gain. Okay? Kay kailangan audible biya no. Audible pod ang imuhang amplifier. Okay? Ako tong pangitaon. Nara. Okay. Intermodulation distortion siya. Okay? Okay. Intermodulation distortion siya. Ang kosa na pag sobra ang power ano nimo. Kanang kumbaga imo siyang patas ang maayo pa. Okay? So muna nga kon lang it is enough powerful no nga sa RF section ang aim manggod nimo ang aim diya sa RF manggod dapat dili maunsa ang structure sa signal. Kung sinusoidal siya. Muna nga gain i-retain ang form sa signal with a certain amount of gain nga mo increase siya. Okay? But at the same time, it is more linear. Okay? That's the purpose uh, nga that's the purpose nga naa si RF amplifier sa AM receiver circuits. Dili man pwede mag-class C ka diha kay non-linear man si class C. Okay? So class A ra gyud ka. Or others they're using class B. Kay push-pull man na ang isa ka transistor mo produce siya og positive cycle. Ang isa ka transistor mo produce siya og negative cycle. I-combine ra na siya. That is push-pull amplifier. Okay? So this is an example of circuitry, no? sa imuhang RF amplifier. Okay. Now, ato tong basahon din. So, we're done, no? Intermodulation and harmonic distortion are both forms of nonlinear distortion that increase the magnitude of the noise figure by adding correlated noise to the total noise spectrum. So, the more linear the amplifier's operation, the less nonlinear distortion and the better receiver's noise figure. Mo ginilikayan sa amplifier. Ah, kanang ang distortion ba non-linear. Okay? Number one ana increasing the power. Pag increase man gud nimo ang power ana, no, over increasing siya. So with that said, mo init na noise man na noise is directly proportional to temperature. So mo distort na siya. Okay? Now, the image frequency reduction by the RF amplifier combines with the image frequency reduction of the preselector to reduce the receiver input bandwidth sufficiently to help prevent the image frequency from entering the mixer or converter stage. Okay. Ang image frequency reduction sa RF, i-combine nimo sa image frequency reduction sa preselector nimo, ma-reduce, no, ang receivers nga input bandwidth. So it helps to prevent the image frequency, no, so reducing the bandwidth siya, no, pag tawagan ni pagtaas ang yahang image frequency reduction or image frequency rejection. Okay. So these are the circuitry for the RF amplifier. Okay? Wala kay koy you can read the explanation of our circuitry but I'm focusing manggod sa naunsa ang signal. Okay? Naunsa ang yahang signal. And then kung naay cascaded na po'y cascoded. Ang cascoded amplifier mas taas ang gain ani o less noise compare sa cascaded. 'Di ba ang cascaded is ang ang output nimo sa imong amplifier stage mahimong input state input terminal mo connect siya sa input terminal sa next amplifier. Mo man ay meaning sa cascade. Forgot the cascode. Let's search this one. Cascode meaning. Okay. No, in amplifier. Ano siya meaning? Anara. So, a cascode amplifier that is a two-stage circuit stacking a common emitter, okay, or common base transistor, effect, effectively creating a high gain and high bandwidth by minimizing the Miller effect, improving input or output isolation, and increasing of input-output impedance. Okay, so nakoy ilanan man gud sa cascode. I forgot this one. Cascode. Kani. Ang sa cascode, inani ang naitabo. Isa na siya ka-amplifier, pero ang isa ka tiil ani sa imuhang transistor, mas better kung mag-explain sa BJT. Okay, mo na ako. Ang emitter sa imuhang isa ka BJT nimo na NPN will be connected to the collector of the second BJT nimo. So that's the meaning of cascode. Mura siya og anonymous sa synonymous sa series circuit. That's the meaning of cascode. Ang cascade manggod, okay, cascade is Cascade ta. Ito na yung ang cascade inani. Amata. Anara. That's one. Cascade inani nga example. Bale, kani nga imuang biasing circuit, ang imuang output nimo mo na mahimong input nimo for the next stage. That's the cascade. Okay? Cascaded man eh. Kay ang imuhang collector nimo dari sa imuhang first transistor sa imuhang first stage amplifier, mahimo siyang input na input siya dari sa R3 o kalipong sa base sa imuhang second transistor. That's the meaning of the cascade. Ang output sa first amplifier, first stage amplifier will be the input, no? The input tawag ani input terminal of your next amplifier. That's the cascade. Ang cascode kay ang imuhang isa ka TL sa isa ka terminal sa imuhang transistor ma-connect siya sa another terminal sa imuhang transistor, provided that they have the same or common nga output voltage kay it is treated manggod ang cascode as one amplifier. Ang cascode isa ra gyud ang input, isa ra ang output. Ang cascade dili kay per stage man siya. So that's the difference between cascode o cascade amplifier. Okay? Medyo ubay-ubay ato ang natabi. Okay? So, low noise amplifiers will be discussed on the next recorded video. Medyo ubay-ubay, no? Gikan sa tracking, hantod sa RF amplifier. Okay? So, we will be discussed on the next recorded video. Please access those videos pati sa AM kay para masabtan ninyo ang concept. And of course, it is better nga magbasa gyud og libro kay even though nga strenuous siya nga pamaagi, but you will understand the concept manggod kay it is a statement to statement man. Basta statement to statement na siya. So, kailangan a deeper comprehension yun. Okay? Not, dili po ka sige na lang kag memorize sa mga it is defined, mga definition. Okay na siya. You have to deeper pa o sa mga meaning pa ani. Unsay pasabot yun ani. So, inana magbasa sa comms, sa communications nga subject. Read with a comprehension, not read on memorization. Kay pwede maguna siya bali-bali. Basta ang concept the same, ang thought is the same. Okay? So, dari lang sa for the meantime, it's 7:08. Okay? So, that's the end time for this recorded video. So, have a good day sa inyuha and mayong buntag.